What's up guys, let's go over Friday's price action. This was a continuation day following Thursday's strong downside move. So the overall bias coming into the session was bearish. I'll walk you through how the day developed and the setups I was watching. So here's the 15-minute chart just before the open. The market was already in a clear downtrend overnight, continuing the bearish momentum from Thursday. I didn't have many key levels marked for the day. The only level I was watching was Thursday's RTH close around 23,786. With the overall structure bearish, my plan was simple. Look for short setups on pullbacks into premium areas. Now this is around 10:43 on the 5-minute chart. Price pulled back into the 9:50 AM 5-minute fair value gap and rejected it. That rejection aligned with the higher time frame bearish bias. So at this point I was focused on looking for a short setup on the lower time frame. Zooming into the 1-minute chart, you can see the short setup that formed after the rejection. I entered on the continuation move lower with a 40-point stop and a 60-point target. The trade played out cleanly. Price moved lower without much trouble and hit the target around a 1.5 hour win. Not a big runner like Thursday, but still a clean and controlled execution. Now moving to around 1:10 p.m. on the 15-minute chart, I was looking at the 12 p.m. fair value gap, and as price started to retrace back into that area, I was again watching for potential short setups. On the 1-minute chart, you can see price reacting to the zone. There was a strong move into the gap followed by continuation lower, and the setup did technically form. But I have a rule. I don't trade the Friday afternoon session, especially after 12 p.m. From my experience over the past several months, price tends to move into very tight ranges during that time. So I avoid taking trades there. Even though today and last Friday showed more movement in the afternoon, I'm still sticking to my rule for now. I believe consistency is more important than trying to catch every move. And finally, looking at the full day on the 15-minute chart, you can see the market continued lower throughout the session. There was also a 1:15 p.m. fair value gap that formed later in the day, but price never retraced back into it, so there was no valid entry there. Overall, this was a continuation day, clear bearish bias, clean pullback, and one solid setup that played out well. So that's Friday. One clean 1.5 hour win, disciplined execution, and a rule-based approach throughout the session. If you found this helpful, consider subscribing, and I'll see you tomorrow.